What's up, everybody? It's Frank from Eastern U.S. Bushcraft and Survival. It's Saturday, October 5th, and I'm out here for another overnight. I'm at the bug out camp, but I don't have a tarp. I don't have my poncho. I have no shelter whatsoever. The only thing I have is a 155 gallon, excuse me, 155 gallon trash bag, some cordage, and my cook set, knife, ferro rod, and a saw. I did bring a saw with me, not my normal folding saw. I brought a Stanley regular, wood saw, hand saw, but it was given to me a while ago, and I figured I want to try it out. It looks pretty sharp, so I'm gonna see how it works. Everything I have is right here. I brought the fishing pole. Fishing pole is just for cover. It just gives me a reason to be back here if anybody comes around. And brought the tripod, which I'm going to be using for filming. The thing's going to open up a whole new world for me with where I can put the camera, because I was very limited before to where I could set it up at. Got my tabletop from last time, but like I say, I have no tarp, no tarp, no poncho, nothing like that. So yeah, I'm probably gonna use the trash bag for a mattress, and figure out some kind of natural overhead or whatever I can find. I'm gonna start looking around and see what I can find. And I found a big chunk of oak when I was coming in. That's gonna be good. It's gonna be good for burning. It ought to burn for a while. Not too many leaves in the shelter area. I'm surprised, but there's quite a few out there. I leave my turtle shell there. That's just a dead turtle shell, empty shell that I found, but I've been leaving it on that log because I figure if a kid finds this place, they're gonna definitely take that or move it at least. So I think it's pretty safe to say nobody's been back here. Well, plus my ridge line and everything is still there. And my flashlight, the Tomb Raider flashlight I was telling you guys about on my last outing. I forgot it down here. And check it out, it still works, even through the rain. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys again somewhere through the night about this. I want to do a giveaway. I'm starting to get a lot of subscribers, and wanted to give a little bit of appreciation out there. I have a couple things. I'll show you the carabiner compasses and a couple of these flashlights too, which nothing special, but shows you it made it through a whole week, and we had some heavy rains. So it's not a half bad flashlight, I guess. All right, well, I gotta start getting this thing together. I don't have no shelter right now. I just wanted to show you guys I set this tripod up, and I'll show you what I brought with me. Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to show you what I got in the pack. I got a little, excuse me, a little bit of toilet paper and some Band-Aids, aspirin stuff in here. As well as a flashlight for film, two flashlights for filming tonight, when it gets dark. All Alright, here's my food bag. 3 hot dog rolls. 4 hot dogs, I lost one. One of the rolls, I mean. Got 2 packs of Pop-Tarts. S'mores. Pack of 1 single slice of Spam and shells and cheese. I was thinking about cutting it up and putting it in the shells and cheese. And 2 packs of oatmeal, banana maple, for breakfast, and coffee and sporks, and a pack of Altoids. And that's it for food. I'm actually going to leave that out and eat it before I start getting this. Before I start putting the camp together, I'm going to leave that out and eat it. I don't know if you guys heard me or not. Just making sure you're still all lined up and all. Alright, bug spray, of course. Alright, so let's not forget the food bag, bug spray. This is the saw I was talking about. This thing, it's a Stanley, and it's got some good teeth on it, so I'm gonna try it out and see how it cuts. And I got my Schrade F51 with ferro rod. And a little tin that I put in there because it came with a sharpener, but I didn't like the sharpener. And this tin makes more sense. I can use it for charring and whatnot. Right now I got some jute in there, all shredded up. I had to shut it off for a minute. There was an airplane flying over. Alright, so yeah, knife, saw, food bag, bug spray. It's a shirt for later. It's just part of the selfie stick for filming. Alright, some cordage. And my Stanley nesting cup with the little twig stove. And then I got 3 bottles of water. And a trash bag. That's it. So yeah, no tarp, no sleeping bag, no blanket, none of that. So yeah, I'm gonna start getting this camp together. All right, so I filled my bag full of leaves. I gathered all the leaves up. When I took the bag, it turned out there was 2. So I'm gonna try to fill that one up too. I'm not gonna use it as overhead. I'm gonna stick with just a mattress like I had intended for just the one. But now it's gonna be a better mattress. So I'm gonna work on getting more leaves for that, and then I'm gonna start getting my overhead cover. I haven't started looking for anything like that yet. So I'm thinking I'm gonna try to come off of from behind that log up, like maybe some kind of a lean-to, maybe. I'm not sure yet. I don't really like lean-tos, but it might work with the ventilation under the log there. It might keep it from filling up with smoke. That's what I don't like about them. But yeah, first I got to get more leaves to finish my mattress, and then I'll start thinking about shelter. All right, so I got the other bag of leaves filled now, or the other bag filled with leaves now, and I got it set up like a chair. It's pretty comfy. And I'm gonna move the fire pit over this way somewhere. I don't know, maybe, I haven't decided yet. Yeah, probably right out here somewhere, right in the front, maybe where that oak is. I still got a lot of work to do. I got to get more firewood and figure out what I'm going to do about overhead shelter, or if I'm going to even do anything. Over that way, about half a mile, there's some fence that someone had thrown away, some like wooden privacy fence. It's all cut up. I'm thinking about going over there and just grabbing some. I've seen a few pieces that would be usable, so I might go over there and do that. I don't know yet. There's not a whole lot of wood around. I thought there would be a lot from all the wind, but there's not much deadfall. Nothing big anyway. I've seen this thing in here. It's like a pool, like a swimming pool lounge frame. I was thinking about using that to put those bags in to keep them in place, because they kind of want to slide around. In fact, I think I will. See if there's anything living in there. There probably is. I don't care. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take it. That thing's been laying back here for a long time. You could tell there was mice in it at one time. Not now though. This stuff is all dried out. Yeah, this might make an okay frame. Yeah, check it out. I think that's my bed frame right there. Oh yeah, much better. It's not wanting to slide out from under me now. Yeah, this is perfect. And now that I'm looking at the fire pit, I don't think I'm gonna have to move it. I'm pretty close to it actually. It's probably about 4 feet away from me, which is all I want it to be. I don't want to be any closer than that with these plastic bags full of leaves. So yeah, I think I'm gonna walk over there and try and get some of that fence. That'll be the easiest way to cover myself over, and then any wood I find I can use as firewood. Yeah, not bad. Once I compress that down, it'll be even better. All right, so I just got back. I went and got the fencing, two 6-foot pieces, and one little short piece is probably 2.5, 3 feet maybe. I guess 3 feet. Them two are about 6 feet. And I think I'm gonna move the bed over that way a little bit, because I noticed when I went out there I could see it a little bit, just a reflection off of it. So yeah, I think if I move it over here, that'll hide it a little better. All right, so I'm cutting firewood, and this thing kicks butt. This is so much better than that little cheapo folding Walmart saw. This thing got for real teeth on it. And it occurred to me that I can take you guys with me now, being that I have this. So I'm gonna take you over and show you where I'm getting my firewood from. It's a big beech limb that's been down for about three months, maybe a little longer even. It's totally dry now, and it's gonna make for some good firewood and building material too, I think. And it's not very far from my camp. I've thought about camping right under this tree here. This is some I cut already. I'm cutting it all off of that tree right there. That limb, rather. You can see where it broke off. Huh. That's actually not, it's not beech, it's maple. Huh. The smooth bark fooled me. But the leaves are a dead giveaway. That's maple. Oh well, it should still burn good. Super cool having this tripod now. I'm going to cut that Y stick right there, you'll see, for part of my shelter. Let me give myself a good angle. Ridiculous. It's just ridiculous that they gotta have their car that loud. Yeah, that's a solid 3-inch round piece. Cut through it like butter. It's a decent Y stick. It ain't the straightest thing, but it'll work. It is very loud out here today. That's actually a helicopter. I almost forgot, until I smelled it on my hand. I got a huge piece of sassafras root. And this tree, this sassafras tree, was killed by that branch falling on it. So it's a natural harvest. It's nothing, I didn't kill it. It was already on its way. It smells really good. It smells just like root beer. But you gotta let it dry out before you can use it. And I don't advise using it. I don't tell anyone to use it to make tea or anything with it, because it has an ingredient in it called saffrole, which the government says can hurt you. It can cause liver damage and stuff. I personally drank it myself, and I know plenty of people who have. And one of the people did die of liver cancer, but it wasn't from this. It was from drinking. He was a heavy drinker. But yeah, I mean, you know, I would definitely do some research on it before you decide whether or not you want to partake in consuming that plant. But it tastes just like root beer, and it smells just like root beer. So yeah, there's a lot of this tree, or this branch rather. It was actually the top of the tree, quite a bit of it. I'm liking this tripod. This thing's super cool. All right, so check it out. Shelter. And I took that short piece is gonna be my backrest. You can see it. The two longer pieces are my roof. I had this L-shaped branch, which I just tied off to the tree there and sunk it in the ground a little bit. It's the only cordage on the whole thing is right there. I took another log and put it up top there to raise the back up, so I got enough room to sit on there. So I think it's going to be pretty cool. I don't know. I haven't even tried to sit on it yet. I'll bring you guys in. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, this is pretty comfortable. Yeah, this is definitely comfortable. I see some gaps. I'm gonna take some bark and stuff and put over them gaps in between, just to make sure I don't get any moisture on me. But this will keep me dry for sure. You know, mild rain. It'll keep dew off of me and whatever might fall out of the trees, little stuff. That's the way in and out, is through the front. For when I lay down anyway. That's pretty cool though. That's going to be a comfortable shelter. All right, so I'm thinking I'll be sitting. Had to get my battery charger out on the phone. Battery was going low. I have 2 chargers with me and 2 cords. First aid. Yeah, but anyway, like I was saying, I think I'll probably be sitting like this most of the time while I'm using the fire, so I'll probably have the fire out here. And then I'll, yeah, like right in that area. And then I can keep my firewood and everything down here. And I got some tooled poplar bark, and I also have some more in my pocket for tinder. Yeah, that should be a decent spot for it right there. I definitely don't want to get it too close to that big log over there. Yes, I guess you guys can see it there. There it is. I found it. Yeah, so that should be a pretty good fire pit now. And far enough away from the logs that this shouldn't be an issue. I'm gonna put some block under there anyway, just to be sure. I'll use these blocks up. Yeah, I think that'll work out pretty good. I'm gonna cut up some of this firewood now. Sorry, it's just taking me a minute to get used to this tripod. It doesn't sit exactly the way I want it to. Thing cuts good. Night and day with this and the Walmart saw. A lot of noise with that Yep, just the right size. Oh yeah, it's dry. Starting to sweat. I'm gonna go get more of that tree. Cut that big piece last, and I still got a nice big piece of oak here too. So I'm still cutting up firewood. Got a decent pile over here next to my bed. My little cabana bed, or whatever the hell they call them things. The canopy bed. cutting through that knot. I don't know if you guys can hear that motor or not, but that's actually not motorbikes or ATVs. It's boats. That's a motorcycle or a car. But the motor you were hearing from over there was a boat. I've got under an hour left before dark, so I'm one more push for Firewood. Or as many more pushes as I can until I run out of daylight. And it's down to about 64, but I've been running around so much that I'm sweating, and whenever I put my shirt on, sorry, whenever I put my shirt on, I start sweating. Got tripped up on that branch. I'm gonna go this way and see if what's around over here. Maybe not. I might not go through there because I don't want to give away my position. And if I walk through there, I'm gonna mat that grass down on the other side. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. You can tell that nobody's been walking through there. Unlike here where you can see the trail. So yeah, I'm not gonna go that way. I hooked my saw on my knife. First I had the blade this way, which wasn't a good idea. I hit my finger. Luckily I didn't get cut, but I did hit it. Just a quick look at this shelter while it's still light out. It's pretty cool. My roof. Got some definite cracks, but it's not supposed to rain tonight. And if I got time, I'll throw something up there. The fire's gonna be right there. Got some wood here. I got more wood over there. And I'm gonna run and go get one more push. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more run for wood before it gets dark. Pretty cool setup though. Yeah, it's like 5 after 6. 6:39 is officially sundown. So I'm gonna go get a little bit more wood. I got this here, all that I cut up there. This is oak right here, and I'm gonna go try to grab some more before it gets dark. It's almost 6:30. Exactly, actually. And I'm still getting wood. It's still light enough for me to continue, so I'm going to, because it's going to be chilly tonight, and it's going to be, you know, a long night too. 6:30 it gets dark, and it's not light until, I don't know, after like 7 roughly. So I'm going to be like 13 hours of darkness. It's a little earlier than 7. It's light like 6:30 or something. It's like 12 and a half hours. So I gotta finish getting firewood. You see what I gotta go through to get out of here. My camp it's over there. You can't see it at all, actually. That's pretty cool. You can kind of see the shape of it standing, but it just looks like a tree. It doesn't look like any kind of shelter at all. That's cool. That's better hidden than it is when I have the poncho or the tarp or whatever. I'm over here Riverside. It's almost dark. Let's see if any of this is any good. I don't know. It looks like it might be punky. Actually, no, that's good. Yeah, this is oak too. Pretty sure, yeah. This is oak. This is very hard wood and heavy. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Well, I'm gonna take some of this. I'm definitely gonna take some of this, so I'll see you guys back at the camp. So it's 6:47. I just got back to the camp. I'm winded carrying that. That was pretty far. Where I carried it from was, I don't know, 150 yards, maybe even 200 yards over that way to the edge of the river. And I was actually down that way more. But yeah, I'm back here now. So I'm gonna work on cutting some of this stuff up and then start my fire. Oh yeah, I wanted you guys to meet this. I met this dude while I was out here. I just met him. He wants to hang out for a little while. He said he's mad because his cousin's famous. Everybody knows him from a movie, a survival movie. His cousin Wilson. This dude's name is Franklin. Say what's up, Franklin. Nah, I just found that thing over here. So Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get this wood ready. I'm gonna cut up as much as I can. This is a thick one. The last piece I cut, probably 4 inches around. The piece I'm into right now is about the same. I wouldn't even attempted this with that little folding saw. I've cut stuff like this thick with it, and it's just too much for that cheap one. I mean, I've used good saw, Silkies, that'll go right through it, but that Walmart saw don't do it. But it's fine for them little branches. Anything 2 inches or less, that Walmart saw is great for. I'm gonna take a break on this big one. Yeah, this thing's great. Goes right through this stuff. Minimal effort. Try some of this oak. Yeah, that's definitely oak. Rhythm. Oh yeah, it's nice. Getting the rhythm, use the whole blade. Cut no problem. I'll get the light set up after I'm done with this. After I cut this piece right here. It's getting ready to get dark here real soon. Whole blade, that's the key. That's why I was struggling at first, because I wasn't using the whole blade. It's getting dark, you guys can't even see me anymore. I'm gonna set these lights up and all.